Hey guys, Lunar here. Before the video starts, I just wanted to say that I will be going to my first Rubik's Cube competition. The competition is called Santa Fe Spring 2018, and I'll be doing 2x2, 3x3, 4x4, 5x5, and Scube. I will be uploading a video of all my solves once the competition is over. I will put the link with all the info of the competition in the description below. And with that said, on to the video. Hey guys, Lunar here, and today I'm here to teach you how to solve the oh-so-famous Sudoku puzzle. It is not a very hard puzzle once you get used to it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do medium right now. So, you can do this on paper, computer, whatever you like, same rules apply, doesn't matter. Okay, so once you have your Sudoku booted up, then you can just go ahead and look at this. So first, I'm just going to point out key features if you're completely new and know absolutely nothing about Sudoku. So, how you win the game is you first have to have numbers 1 through 9 in each of these big blocks that are separated by these darker, thicker lines. These are called houses. And you have to get the numbers 1 through 9 without the number that you put in that place intersecting the same number on that row or column. So for this 1 here, I can't have a 1 here, anywhere across this row, or anywhere across this column. And you just follow that rule for the whole way through. You should be able to finish it. Pretty simple. And winning the game is you just simply do all that until there are no spaces left to put any numbers. So let's just go ahead and go in and pick a 4, I guess. So how I play is first I find an empty block or house, empty house. So I'm going to start with this top left one, and I look to the 2 blocks on the right, or 1 might be on the left or 2 might be on the left, but I look on the rows and I see that this row and this row can't have a 4, so it's one of these 2. And then I look down in the column and I see that this one cannot be a 4, so this has to be a 4. Now if you see a space where you don't know, like let's see here in this bottom right, so this entire column right here can't be a 4, and these 2 can be a 4. You can guess these 2, you can just guess, but I would say wait and move on to the next number and come back until you absolutely know that one of these is the slot that the 4 goes into. And so I'm just going to move on to this one, the middle right, and it's one of these 3, so I know that one of these 2 aren't it. Same with these 2, I'm just going to move on. I see that this has to be the 4 because this comes down, these can't be the 4, and this can't be the 4, and this comes across and knocks that option off, so that has to be the 4. And if you have blocks or houses, if you have houses that you had to come back to once you finish the rest of that number that you can possibly do, you can come back to the house and see if you can. And I see that now, 2, now, 3, now, 4, now. Okay. Hey guys, Lunar here, I'm back. I just had to go run and do something. So I don't really know where I left off. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this block really quick. So I know these 2 columns cannot have a 4 in it because these 4s intersect. Same with these 2 rows. So it has to be this one because it has no other opposing 4 in its way. And if you look on all the 4s, there is no 4 in its way, either through the column or the row. Not one 4. And you just do that with all of the numbers and you should be fine. But there are a couple of problems that you might run into. Like, I'm doing 2, I have this, it has to be one of these 3, but these 2 aren't filled out. So I have to go into these, this can't be it, but these 2 don't have a 2, so I have no idea. And with this one, it's one of these 2, but these 2 don't have a 2, so I can't find out. And for this one, it's one of these 3, but this doesn't have a 2, so I can't find out. So what I do once you reach this spot is you go to one of the houses that don't have the number that you're looking for, find the one that is closest to done. So I see that's this one with only 3 missing. You find a number that is not inside it other than the number that you're looking for, because you'll just reach a dead end. Which this one would be 6 as one of them. And instantly I see that this is gonna be the 6, because this one can't be an option because of this 6, and this one can't be an option because of this 6. And then so I just move on to the next one, 7. I don't really have an option here, this one, so I'm just gonna go back to 2, and this one can't be an option, so this one has to be an option. And just remembering, I just came back from 7 not being able to figure it out. I know it's gonna be this one because it's the only slot left in this house. So after I fill that out, I go back to 2, and now I can usually figure out the others. So it's one of these 2, this one, because these 4 are knocked out. And then I go to this one with these 2 2s. One of these 2, it's this one, because this one knocks that one out. And now I just have one more to find out, and it's this one. Simple as that. We already knocked down 4 and 2. So let's just move on to the next one. Let's just go ahead and do 3. I know that this one, because of this 3 right here, this can't have the 3 in it, and this one can't have the 3 in it because of this 3 right here, so it has to be that one. And this 3 knocks out these 2 blocks, and this 3 knocks out this block, so the following 3 has to be right here. And same here, it's one of these 2, this one knocks out that one, there. Continuing on to this one, it's one of these 2, this 3 knocks out this, and now I'm done with the 3s. This is a pretty repetitive process, but it's fun if you get really fast. If you time yourself, you can get really fast. This method won't get you extremely fast since it does have a lot of jumping back and forth from each number. You won't be like those speed solvers that you see on YouTube around. But anyways, just a pro tip really quick. It's usually easier if you find a number that there are lots of other numbers already used in here, or that don't have very many of that number left to place in the puzzle. So this has 6 left, 6 ones to place in here. That's this house, this house, this house, this one, this one, this one. So I'm probably not going to do that. Instead, I'm probably going to go for the 9 because it has the lowest amount of houses that I still have to fit it into. So I'm just going to go ahead and go through and knock off that one. Now I'm down to 3 9s. So these are the last 3 houses. These 2 9s knock off this one and this one. This 9 knocks off this one, so it has to be this one or this one. And I can already see we're going into the situation that we had before, where each house kind of overlaid its unsuccessfulness upon each other to where it's nearly impossible to find out where each letter goes unless you go to another number and try and fill it out. So just to check, I'm going to make sure this 9 blocks out those 2, and I can't find out whether it's one of these 2, this one or this one. And same here. Nope, not same here. these two are knocked out by this 9, and with this 9 this one is blocked out, so here. And then I can go ahead and do this one really quick. No, it's that one. And then I go up to here, and boom. Now I'm out of 9s, and now I'm just gonna speed through this and get to the end. Oh, and I just realized another kind of pro tip. If in a house there's only one space left, just go ahead and find out what number goes there, because it only can be 1, because each house has to be a 1 through 9. It can't be another 5 or another 6, it has to be a 1, because that's the only one that's left there. So, yeah. Okay, and I have the last piece right here, ready to place in. As you can see, there's only one slot left that this one can go in, so it simply goes in there, and you have beaten Sudoku. Congratulations. So that was me teaching you how to solve the Sudoku puzzle. If you liked it, please leave a like and subscribe for more tips on games and mini games and side games, and ring the bell for notifications. And if you like my channel that much, you can just go ahead and spread it to your friends and be like, hey, this dude's cool. Anyways, bye.